Negativity. We've all been there. Negative states can be very unconscious and can plague us and follow us around like a cloud throughout our day for days upon days if we don't become aware of it. In this video, I'm going to discuss negativity, what that looks like, how sneaky negativity can be, how you can become more curious about it and aware so you can step into a state that is true to who you are in your true nature, which is happiness, joy, peace, enchantment, and excitement for the day, instead of waking up in a negative space. So I'm wearing my horse shirt today, which horses to me represent freedom. And negativity to me is a jail, and it's a jail that some of us don't even know that we're in. My name is Tess, and I'm with Uncharted Depths. If you'd like to learn more about healing technologies for your transformation, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell if you want to be notified when I put out new content. So like I said before, negativity can be so incredibly tricky, and it can sneak in when you least expect it, and you may not even notice it, because what this negativity is, it is actually a part of ourselves. If we're somebody that can go into negativity easily and get down on ourselves and situations easily, and you feel like you're kind of in a mood for the rest of the day, well, this is a part of ourselves, and it's showing us something within. And I've explored this part of myself immensely. It was one of the first things I started to look into. And for those of you that know me, you know that I had a teacher who helped me to look at myself and understand shadow work. And this was about 11 years ago. And the one thing she told me, she said, "You have so much negativity in you. You need to keep your negativity in front of you. You need to keep it there at all times. Do not forget it. Notice when it comes up. Get curious when it comes up, so it can teach you. And eventually you will see through the illusion of negativity and be able to move yourself out of that space." So the more negativity that we have, the more we are going to draw in those experiences. The very thing that we do not want, we're already in a mood, we're in a negative space, things aren't going our way, will actually create more things to come into our life or within that day that may be negative or may affect us negatively. It's like a magnet. When you're in negativity, you draw in more negativity. And I experimented with this. I listened to my teacher and I kept negativity in front of me at all times. It didn't matter if I was at work. It didn't matter if I was with friends. I was aware that negativity was here. Okay, I have you in front of me and I'm going to get curious and watch you. And wow, negativity snuck in a lot. I realized that I was actually in a negative state for the last 10 years before this, before I learned this. So many things in my 20s, the time period that I was walking around in negativity did not go my way. Like, I had so many struggles and challenges, and I was swimming upstream. That's what it felt like. But I was also walking around in negativity. And negativity is usually born through, feeling jaded, right? We can become jaded by life. And that's ultimately what negativity is. If we were all joyous and happy and then something bad happened, it might take us down for a little bit, but then we'd go back to our natural state, which is actually our natural state. But when you've had disappointment after disappointment after disappointment, or maybe you're living a path that doesn't really resonate with who you are, and say you have to get up every day and go to work and you don't like your job, you may be placed in a space of negativity, right? Just kind of being jaded by life in that way. And this can cause us to walk around in this state on a daily basis. But I promise you, if you start to get curious about your negativity and you start to see the illusion in it and how we are actually choosing to be in negativity, it's a choice. You have the choice to step out of negativity at any given time. You have the choice to raise your vibration at any given time. You have the choice to experience life the way that you want. And if your experience is negative and you're walking around in negativity because of what has happened to you or what you have gone through, you are choosing that. You're choosing to stay in that negativity. So this puts the onus on yourself, right? It's so easy to walk around and blame life, blame others. Oh, this is why I'm down here and this is why I'm negative. Yeah, we can choose to stay there, but we'll just keep attracting negativity. And ultimately, it's on us to take responsibility and say, I want a new way. And when we do choose to step out of negativity and step into a new way, so many doors open, less bad stuff happens because you're not a magnet drawing it in. I know this from experience. I stepped out of negativity and was so aware of it. 2 years had passed and I remember my car got towed. And I was like, I wasn't even mad because I said, wow, this is the first negative thing that's happened to me in 2 years. That type of stuff used to happen to me like every month. Seriously, it was like drama continuously in my life. When I was walking around in negativity, it seemed like no matter what I did, there would be some kind of chaos that was arising around me. So I know from my own personal experience that this works and it will change your experience. And so I'm going to give you 3 quick tips on how you can watch and track your own negativity and allow yourself to step out of it. So step number 1, when something doesn't go your way, or something unexpected shows up in your life that maybe you didn't want, what do you do in that state? Do you fight it? Do you pout? Do you complain? Do you get really disappointed? And then how long do you stay in that? It doesn't mean that you can't be disappointed. Feel your feelings if something happens in the day, but how long do you hold on to that? Do you walk around the rest of the day and allow it to ruin your day? Again, this is the art of letting go. If something shows up in your day that you don't like, okay, feel the feelings. All right, it's upsetting. Okay, let it go. It is what it is. Come to acceptance. You cannot change it. So you can sit there and dwell on what's happened, which absolutely does nothing. Or you can say, okay, it is what it is. I'm adapting to this situation. If you can adapt to what life brings towards you and into your life, you will move through life with so much more ease. So step number 2, what state are you in when you wake up in the morning? Where is your mind in the morning? Are you rushing around already thinking about what you have to do for the day? I know when I do that, there's days when I have to get up and I have a lot to do. And as soon as I jump in, if I don't give myself a moment, I can get into a state of negativity. It's not that I don't enjoy what I have to do. It's just like this go, go, go mentality, and it can keep you in this tunnel vision of negativity. There's not an openness, an expansiveness. It's very rigid. Do you dread the day when you wake up? Are you like, oh, I gotta go to work, right? Check in with yourself in the morning and then make an intention in the morning of what you want for your day. If you see negativity right from the get-go, you're probably going to be in negativity for the rest of the day. Setting intentions for yourself is extremely powerful. If you write it down in the morning, what you want for your day, and you have that in your mind, then you can be aware of that throughout the day. I choose this over negativity. When negativity comes in, I will remind myself of this, and I will choose to step back into this. So step number 3. Is there people in your life that have a negative energy or that bring you into a negative state? And so this is something to look at. How are you around certain people? Do certain people make you really happy? Do you feel light around them? Or are there people that make you feel really heavy? So we can have family members or friends that might bring us down, or they might be negative themselves, and then that brings us into negativity. So if you can be mindful of the energies around certain people, what state you are in around people because you might not have noticed before. So once you start to get good at this and understand this and are able to step out of negativity and live a more happy existence, you won't want to be around negative people. You won't be attracting those type of people anymore. You won't be on the same frequency. And so the conversation may not really resonate anymore with you. And so friendships change when you step out of negativity. Like I said, negativity attracts negativity. So if you're walking around in negativity all the time, you're probably going to be attracting people on the same kind of vibration that are also in a negative space. And sometimes we carry this negativity through the generational bloodline, through our parents. And sometimes we have no choice of our family, right? And so if somebody in your family is negative and you're noticing that and it's draining you, you need to learn how to not engage with them, not to play into that, and to lead by example. If the conversation is negative, you can redirect the conversation in a light and positive way. So everything that I've discussed in this video will help you to build a relationship with this part of yourself, right? It's not rejecting negativity. We're not rejecting this part. We're becoming curious, understand where it's coming from, right? Why am I this way? Is my mother this way? Is my father this way? Have I had a lot of disappointment in my life where I've become jaded and I'm walking around in a negative space? When you see the illusion of that this is happening to me and that you're actually choosing it, then you won't play around in negativity. I hope this helped you today, and I'm excited for you and your journey with negativity because this will definitely change your life. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and share with your friends. My name is Tess. Thanks for watching.